On the morning of February 10th, elementary school teachers and instructors gathered at Carroll High School to hear from Dr. Lori DeSatellis, an assistant professor at Butler University who specializes in neuroscience. She spoke on the topic of social-emotional learning, which is a way for both children and adults to understand and manage their emotions while also expressing empathy and maintaining positive relationships. In the presentation, DeSatellis explained the impact of adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, on a student's ability to perform well in school. ACEs are traumatic events that have negative lasting effects on health and well-being. ACEs can come in many forms, ranging from physical and mental abuse to household dysfunction. Although it may not seem common, DeSatellis states that 67% of the population has at least one ACE. With this prevalence, there is an importance to implement alternative ways to address students who misbehave. Rather than immediately condemning their actions, DeSatellis suggests implementing brain breaks, such as alternating between a peace sign and the OK sign, to decrease adrenaline and stress students may be internalizing. Dayla Abernathy, Northwest Allen County Schools social worker, believes that a greater focus on students' mental health will positively impact their abilities in academic growth.
There was a wave of interest previously in academics and being very knowledge focused, and maybe that's where testing was birthed from, right? And this really focus on testing and having that being a useful measurement system. Okay, now we have that, but how can we manage the stress of those things, and how can we look at those other elements of a person in order to do the test?
As this presentation was done just for the benefit of primary schools, some may question the worth of cutting class times district-wide as well. Hickory Center Elementary School teacher Jason Lance expresses the importance of this information in an age where stress and anxiety has increased.
The message is needed, I think, at the elementary level and at the high school level. I think with the stress and anxiety that so many students are experiencing and so many environmental factors and just outside factors that are affecting students' education, I think the training for the staff is going to be beneficial for the staff and the students.
Using the instruction from DeSatellis, teachers can be better equipped to help students coping with their mental health. That can aid with not only their performance in school, but also setting the foundation for personal growth. To prevent passively receiving this material, representatives from each school broke out into session with DeSatellis after the presentation. In this meeting, the representatives thought critically about the implementation of social-emotional learning into their classrooms. Examples of application include the use of the previously mentioned brain breaks, as well as encouraging students to describe their emotions using sensory adjectives. This method allows for students to better understand their feelings instead of repressing them or channeling them through disobedience. By providing this presentation, NACS has shined a light on a topic that many students may feel vulnerable speaking about otherwise. Alan Bodenstein, an adaptive physical education teacher at NACS, feels that this awareness is essential to creating a safe environment for students.
I think the district bringing this to us shows that they care about this, and that it's real, and it's not just, it's not made up. These kids with trauma come into school every day, and some of it is just horrific, and we don't know. These kids are just, a lot of times the kids are coming to school because it's a safe place to be. We need to make sure that they continue to feel that.
The middle and high school teachers will also be receiving this training on our second Plan 2-hour delay on March 11th. For Studio 415, I'm Daisy Macias.